In this Let's Play series, I only edited out the loading screens, traveling, super long pauses, and moments where I was talking to my chat about stuff that was unrelated to the story. This series focuses on me narrating the quest text, reacting to cutscenes, and showing my gameplay in story dungeons, raids, and duties. Enjoy the video.
Ah, there you are, Andrew. I've been trying to help the villagers deal with this food shortage of theirs. Recently, the Imperials have been swooping into villages unannounced and seizing supplies in order to prevent the people from stockpiling, in case they might be in league with the Resistance. It's not much, but I've taught them a few tricks to better hide what little they've got. How's Lise going on, by the way? You'd think people would be more inclined to trust a local girl. Assuming they remember her, that is. No, I didn't mean to... And where were you the past 20 years? Where were you when we were being ground under the Black Wolf's boot? On the other side of his bastard wall, living the high life, I'll wager. That's not fair. Hey, bitch, knock it off. Leave her alone. Oh, and who's this? Another one of your freedom-loving friends, deigning to help us poor, unfortunate souls? Trying to whip us into a frenzy so we'll go and storm a castrum with our pickaxes and shovels? Leave. All of you, before you bring a cohort down on us all. And you, don't you dare speak like you're one of us. You can't even begin to understand what we've been through. You weren't here, Lise. You weren't here. This is my home, and I love it with all my heart. If you truly have any love for it too, you'll keep us out of your doomed rebellion. I think I have the same hairstyle as that guy. I think I need to go change it. He has a point. No matter what I say or do, it doesn't change the fact I left him behind. But this isn't about me or anyone else. It's about Alamigo. Let's go and find Mefrid. Looks like the Elder wasn't the only one unwilling to hear us out. Can't blame them, given what happened at the wall. Thought I might be able to appeal to them as a fellow. I don't know. But if anything, I just made them angrier. I haven't lived through it like they have. Can't claim to know the struggle like they do either, Lise. I ran too, But if I hadn't, I'd never met Andrew and the rest of you. And we might not be here today, in a position to make a difference. So I don't regret my choices, nor will I apologize for them. There's more than one way to fight. Help! Someone! Anyone, we need your help! I don't like the sound of that one bit. Come on. Uh-oh. Lacrata, the Tributium, and the bloody Ratmen, they... Damn it all! You there. Take a deep breath and then tell us what happened. It was all business as usual. Their tributums due soon, and we were taking it to the Imperials when the Qiqirn attacked. They took my brother and all our money. Took him where? Ruins to the south of here. It was just an old temple before they came, and listen, Lacrata's the only family I've got left. If I lose him, The Ziggurat? If the Ratman took him there, he's as good as dead. We've got to get after them. If there's even a chance our brother is still alive, we have to try. Oh, I bet you feel bad about now yelling at her, huh? He looks down like, You're right, Lise. We've got to help them. If not for the missing man, then for the Tributum. The Garleans won't suffer excuses if they're late. So Lacrata is being held somewhere in Ziggurat to the south, which has been taken over by a host of Qiqirn bandits. I've seen that word before in the Realm Reborn. Still don't know how to pronounce it. Be prepared for a fight. They might not be the most challenging foes, but there's sure to be a lot of them. Oh, yep, here we go. Please, let me go, I'm begging you, I don't want to die. Hear that? I think that came from the talk of Ziggurat. Ugh, who dares come to loot our man flesh? Ours to eat, ours to eat. They look like zombies with those eyes. We knew it'd come to this. Kill them quick, before they alert the others. Oh wow, these things are really weak. Guys actually have a little bit of health on them. I feel like those guys actually might be a challenge if I was level 60. Good thing I'm over leveled. So they're up above. Ah, I see. Oh, it's not even hitting all of them? Dang it. Here, let's pull them all together first. Okay, now we'll get some AoE going. Ooh. Oh, these guys are easy. Hey, by Ralker, what did I ever do to deserve this? I've gone to bed hungry for months. I'm skin and bones. I'd hardly make a snack, much less a meal. Oh, you found him. Wait, are you here to rescue me? Your sister sent us. It's going to be all right. My sister? Oh, Ralgar be praised, she's safe, and you lot fought your way in here just for me? Do you think there are still good, brave folk in this world? We should go before the Qiqirn return in force. Do you still have the tributum? Was that tributum? Can't stand pronouncing this stuff wrong.
Tributum.
Tributum. Oh God, the tributum. The Imperials will be wondering where I am. I have to go. What? Right now? In your condition? You don't understand. We were giving a warning last month for being short. If I don't make it in time, there's no telling what will happen to me and my sister. Uh-oh. We can't get involved. I'm glad we saved him, but seeing him run off like that, I've got a bad feeling about this. Listen, Andrew, Meffred, I think we need to go after Qiqirn. Wait, you'd better not be thinking of stopping him. You heard what he said. If they don't pay one way, they'll pay another. I know that I do, and I don't want to interfere. I just want to see he makes it there safely. If that's the sum of it, then fine. Let's head down and see if we can't pick up his trail. Will I survive? Will I survive? Oh, something tells me that was a bad idea, though. Maybe I was supposed to walk down and... Oh no, do I have to go back up? Nothing. Do I just keep following the trail and eventually I find him, I hope? Chocobo feather? Is this something? Any luck? Chocobo feather, is it? Hey, by my reckoning, it came from Qiqirn's bird. In which case, any minute now, I expect he'll come thundering around the bend and hear that? Get to cover quickly now. There he goes. We found him.
Are they Imperials?
They don't look like it.
Worse. Skulls. Listen, Lise. Whatever happens, stay hidden and do not intervene.
I think we're gonna intervene.
What?
You there! Halt! You know you shouldn't be here. Explain yourself.
Forgive me, sir. I came to deliver the tributum.
Uh-oh.
Quiet.
Stranger danger.
A likely story. Only a fool would dare to come so late. Or, mayhap, a resistance spy.
No, you've got it all wrong. I was waylaid by bandits. It's not my fault.
Uh-oh.
I said halt!
Oof. Man, it sucks to stand back and watch this.
Is this a joke? You don't seriously expect us to believe this is a fake? How stupid do you think we are?
Uh-oh.
It is, I swear, on my mother's life.
Oof.
Spare us. You came late, you lied about bandits, and then you tried to cheat the Empire of its due.
Think you can kill them all? Including the ones watching from the tower? Even if you did, others would come for him and his family. You'd be condemning them all to a life of hard labor. Assuming they didn't just execute them, that is.
Oof. Gotta stay hidden.
But it isn't fair.
Oh, that sucks to watch this.
It's your bloody fault we're stuck out here patrolling this god's-forsaken wasteland. It's your fault I have to listen to people go on and on about how Alan Egan's can't be trusted. I've worked and toiled harder than any man. I'm a citizen, goddammit. And what are you? A stupid, stubborn little dog who'd sooner bite the hand that feeds him and pine for the good old days.
That's enough! Lord Xenos is expecting our report.
Oof.
I bet the poor bastard can't believe his luck. He gets to go home. We should do the same.
Dang, that sucks. Did someone see us? Man, their life sucks here. I'd heard their commander was keen-eyed, but god, that was a near thing. It tears me up inside to see our own kinsmen doing the bidding of the Viceroy. They made their choice. And if it comes to it, I'll cut down every last one of them myself. Recrata's alive and the tributum's been paid. It's all that matters for now. I, for one, would rather not wait around to see if the skulls decide to return. We'd best get back to Alagana and tell Rangafrid his man got the job done. We owe you a debt of gratitude for what you did. Recrata told me everything. How you fought the Qiqirn and saved his life. For all the good it did, we saw what happened when he met with the skulls. How they beat him half to death. We could have stopped them. Hey, I reckon you could. Meffred's a warrior, as is your comrade, and you're strong like your father. That much is plain. But I thank Ralgr you did not, because it would not have ended with them. Recrata and his sister would have been branded insurgents, if not the whole lot of us. Bones heal, scars fade, but the dead remain dead. We're alive, and that's more than can be said, for only the gods know how many others. That's enough for you, is it? To put up with whatever they do to you so long as you get to see another day? That's right. You grit your teeth and you learn to live with the pain. I'll admit I was quick to judge you, Lise, and for that I apologize. I know you and yours mean well, I do, but I'm telling you, God's in the heavens is my witness, that we've got nothing left to give. We can't help you. I understand. Thank you for your honesty. She may say it, but she doesn't mean it, nor would I expect her to. Her father was stubborn as an ox, too. If she set on walking the same path, I but pray she won't follow it to the same end. Well, she took it better than I anticipated, which isn't saying much, I suppose. We should go and see if she's alright. Sorry about running off like that. Alamegans terrorizing their own? I just can't accept it, you know? No matter what he thinks, they shouldn't have to put up with it day after day after day. I'm not completely naive, you know? I didn't expect them to storm a castrum with their pickaxes and shovels or whatever it was, but nor did I expect Recrata just to lie there in the dirt while I kicked him. I can't claim to know their pain. I barely remember this place or even my father's face, but I remember Ida's. I remember how scared she was when we ran, and that look in her eyes when she talked about home. Her home, but not mine, is it? There you are, Lise. I've been looking all over for you. Well, you found me. Got something else to say? Aye, that I do. I said some things to you before that I shouldn't have. It wasn't my place to do so, and I'm sorry. All that rubbish I spat about how I loved my village, but when one of ours was in need, I was cowering here with all the others. I didn't even think to go after Recrata, but you did. Made me feel like the bloody hypocrite I am. If I truly cared for my people, I'd fight for them, so I will if you'll have me. Oh, we got one. You're asking to join the resistance? When you put it like that, I suppose I am, but not just me. There are others I know who've been thinking about it for a while now. There's not many of us, and we're not hardened warriors like you lot, but if your heart bleeds for Alamigo, that's good enough for me. You and yours are more than welcome at Ralgr's reach. Okay, I need to change my hairstyle. I don't like having the same haircut as this guy. Thank you, sir. You won't regret this. I'll go and speak with the others and send word when we're ready. Still think this isn't your home? No, I was just thinking out loud. And with that, my friends, our mission is concluded. Let us return to the Reach. First of all, allow me to commend you both on a job well done. Though nothing went according to plan, we nevertheless managed to attract some new recruits, and it was your passion and conviction that moved them to join. Thank you. No, thank you for giving me an opportunity to find out what our people have been going through these past 20 years. It's been humbling and troubling too. I'd heard about the skulls, but that was the first time I'd seen them in the flesh. I know you say they're the same as any other Imperial soldiers, and maybe that's how I'll have to think of them myself if our paths ever cross on the battlefield, but when? Not if. That day will come, Lise. Can't afford to hesitate when it does. Young, old, conscript citizen, Garlean, Alamegan, none of that matters. They've all got their reasons, but they're no better than yours, especially when they're bearing down on you, blade in hand. Saying that, I don't want to kill them any more than you do. If I could convince them to lay down their arms, I would. Sadly, I've never been much of a talker myself, but who knows? Maybe you could be one, Lise. Your father certainly was. Right then, I'd best begin preparing for these new recruits. Andrew, Lise, it's been a pleasure. Got everything you need? Good. Then let us be off. Quiet! Hear that? That was a ceruleum engine backfiring. Imperials. Gods, you have preternatural senses. I didn't hear a thing. Maybe because she's a cat. When you grow up hunting in these lands, you learn to discern the sounds that could mean life and death, be that of a predator or patrol. From what I'm hearing, we have a 7-man patrol augmented with a single Magitech armor. Wide search pattern divided into 3 teams. I don't think they know we're here. What the frick? That's very specific. She can hear quite a bit. That's insane. It's risky, but we should split up and try to take them all by surprise at the same time. We don't want them calling reinforcements. 3 teams, 3 of us. Nothing forward then. Where are they? Head north. You should see them long before they see you. I'll deal with the ones to the south. The armor should be the one to the west. Andrew's best equipped to deal with that. We attack in 5. That should be enough time to get into position. Rendezvous on the west bank after. Any questions? No? Then good luck. All right, time to crush the imps. Oh, crap. Oh, I forgot to re-stealth after this. Dang it, I suck. Oh, never mind. Hey! Okay, let's stun hold him still. Yeah, there we go. Looks like everything went to plan. Not that I'm surprised. The 3 soldiers I faced didn't put up much of a fight. Most of the Imperials we get out here are conscripts from other provinces with little training and even less conviction. It's grim work, killing men and women like that, but don't doubt they'd do the same to you if the roles were reversed. And don't you dare pity a man in armor. Conscript or no, a soldier piloting one of those can kill a dozen good men in the blink of an eye. Not that I need to tell you that after what happened at the wall. Oh, rogue ninja? Nah, not my style. Right. I believe we rested long enough. We should resume our journey before someone notices their missing patrol. We're clear. Only Alliance patrols ahead. You said the forces at Castromorians were under the command of Flame General Rabban Alden, did you not? By Ralgar, the Bull of Alamigo himself! I never dreamed I'd have a chance to meet the legend. Well, she gets to meet the Bull of Alamigo. Don't ask to shake his hand, ma'am.
It's good to see you again, my friends. I hope you are here to tell me you have made contact with the Resistance.
We are, General. Allow me to introduce Monago of Rolga's Reach.
At your service, sir. And may I say what an absolute honor it is to stand before the Bull of Alamigo.
These are not the Blood Sands, girl. You and I are but soldiers on a battlefield fighting for the same cause.
As you say, General. On behalf of Commander Kemp of the Alamigan Resistance, I present to you our formal response.
Good. I'm glad we've reached an accord. Though I was not aware you had suffered such losses.
Someone in chat the other day trolled me saying that in the future, Rabban loses a limb in every expansion and he's in a wheelchair by Shadowbringers. I almost believed it for a second.
Aye. Some of our finest took part in the Griffin's doomed assault, and we've been struggling to find new recruits ever since. The massacres cast a pall over the whole Resistance, and many who might once have been open to joining us have since thought better of it.
After all of the Griffin's false promises, one can hardly blame them. They have no desire to give their lives for a lost cause.
We
will not lie to them. This is war, and lives will be lost. Yet what we offer is not the fever dream of a madman, but true hope.
The people need proof of this, Father. Let us show it to them.
You gotta keep that on the DL,
we
man.
stand shoulder to shoulder with our new allies and engage the Garleans in open warfare. The Resistance must demonstrate that they can hold their own against Imperial regulars. And with our assistance, I am confident they can do just that. If we can achieve even a token victory, I believe it will serve to rekindle the hope of the Alamigan people and inspire them to rise up once more.
I really am starting to believe this guy really is his real son and not an adopted son. I don't know. He doesn't look like your average potato. He seems a little bit taller. His skin tone is like the middle of, I don't know, a mix between the Sultana and Rabban. I don't know. This is just, it's just, I don't know. No, that can't be. It just can't physically work. There's no way. The Sultana would be literally dead if she mated with the Bull of Alamigo.
Aye. Once word spread that we'd won a battle against the Garleans, I'd wager we'd have new recruits flocking to us from malms around. The question is, when and where do we strike?
I'm glad you asked. I have a plan.
All right, little potato, potentially half potato. If this guy's really his real son, that would be insane. Our scouts recently informed me of an interesting development at Castellum Velladina, namely the arrival of a shipment rumored to have come from the research and development facilities near the capital, containing prototype Magitech armor. It is our assessment that this armor is to be field tested here, most likely against Alliance forces, mayhap before the day is out. Damn it all, more Magitech weapons? That's the last thing we need. Your concern is not unwarranted, but we needn't despair just yet. The shipment is thought to have contained a single heavy unit and 1 or 2 support units. With a well-laid ambush, we're confident we can destroy them all, hindering their development and delaying future deployment. And should we carry this out as a joint endeavor with the Resistance, they will have their rallying cry. It would mean dropping all pretense about the Alliance not wanting to go to war with the Empire. But you would have a lot more folk willing to stand up and fight if they knew they weren't alone, and if you were going to have to do it eventually anyway. Exactly. So what I propose is simple. We harry the patrols to bait them into bringing their prototype weapons to East End, where Resistance allies will take them from behind. Simple indeed, and well within our capabilities. I see no reason to delay, especially if a field test is imminent. What say you? Assuming the Vice Marshal's intelligence is accurate, I agree with this assessment and fully support his plan. I shall notify my comrades at once. Understood. I shall have one of my men bring you the details of the plan anon. And we, for our part, will be fighting with the Alliance, yes? I somehow doubt you are intending to sit this one out. Not at all. Okay, anything good? Oh, wait, I have a white mage. Oh, we've been careful to avoid needless shows of force this side of the wall, but it's all about to change. And when it does, you may be sure they'll send their new toys out to entertain us. I would ask you to participate in this operation, but from that look I see, it is a foregone conclusion. My thanks. For Pippin's plan, we need to turn East End into an Imperial graveyard. You're a dab hand at this, and I'd be a fool not to use you. Head to the spot on your map, right here. Aye. The patrol should be along shortly. Deal with them. Then rendezvous with the rest of this location. Go well. Alright, you guys are dead. Whoops. Should've used my AoE one. All went to the plan then? Good. Our scouts report that a unit escorting the prototype weapons has left Castellum Velladina. The Resistance is already in position, so we have but to wait for our guests to arrive. Oh, they're gonna scale me down. Alright, alright. I actually have to fight at a fair level now. I have all their tanks at level 80 and Paladin at 68. Oh, nice. Oh, it's him!
Oh, how they doubted us. Yet here we are, right as rain, with fancy new toys to put through their paces.
I don't know why I thought this guy died. I guess he escaped.
It's like all my name days have come at once.
Alright, bro. I gotta finish you off for real this time. But, Baby Smell, I'm not able to add another hour to my stream, but I am streaming 4 days a week now instead of 3. So that kind of helps. I'm streaming Monday to Thursdays. I used to do Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but yeah. Now it's 4 days a week.
Well, well, if it isn't Garland's little troublemaker. I can't wait to see the look on Xenos' face when I bring him your head.
Dang, Alize's weapon looks so cool.
If my secret weapons here don't grind it into mush.
Trashy Panda TV, thank you so much for the follow. Oh, I already have aggro. Alright, I'm going straight for the big thing. I don't want to AoE, because I feel like I'll die instantly if I do that. If I aggro all of them onto me. Just gonna practice my PvE rotation on this guy.
Get after them, damn you!
Uh-oh. Wait, I already have aggro? Oh, yes I do. Alright, AoE time. No running now. Ooh. Come on, blow them all up. Oh, these guys aren't too strong. Kind of overreacted using a defensive. Woo! He who fights and runs. What the? Who in the hells are you lot? Is this the resistance? For Al Amigo! Let none escape! That face! What I'm really excited for is visiting people's houses on other data centers. Because I know I have viewers that like have houses and stuff. Oh, you're on Ether, I see. Yeah, I'd love to see people's houses and stuff. And, of course, Duty Roulette.
Damn it all! Miracles of Magitech design, my arse! I passed harder stools than these piles of scrap.
He basically said, I've taken bigger shits than this pile of scrap. Oh, God.
You'll pay for this.
Am I letting him get away?
The next time we meet will be the last.
Why am I letting him escape? I'm seriously just gonna stand there? Aw, man. At least this guy's funny. Our first victory against the Empire together.
Aye. Run and tell your viceroy.
Oh, that's why.
The day belongs to Al Amigo. Yeah!
The Bull of Al Amigo. Well done, all of you. I'd call this operation a resounding success. Can't say I'm surprised. The Bull of Al Amigo had an impressive military record before he went west, as I recall. Credit where it's due, Master Kemp, plus Marshal Tarpin, who made this plan, and all of you, Resistance and Alliance alike, who carried it out to perfection. Aye, that they did. Not a single casualty, for which I'm grateful beyond words. I've no doubt our comrades back at the Reach will feel the same, as will ours. Fabulous kitty. It's been a pleasure, General. Until next battle, Monago, I leave the Scions in your care. We shall return to the castrum then. Andrew, Mistress Levieur, once more you have my thanks, as Master Kemp said, until the next battle. I've heard the stories, but to actually see you in action, I almost found myself pitying the Imperials. Seriously though, it was inspirational. Ah, but you must be tired of hearing that, eh? I'll keep it simple then. Thanks for the help out there. Can I... Ooh, white hilt? Sorry that I'm naked. Oh, that's nice. You know what? I'll pick that for my samurai, I think. Well, there's no reason to remain here any longer. Let's get back to the Reach. You didn't have to take part in the operation, but you did. You went above and beyond what was asked of you, without hesitation. And for that, we owe you a debt. Our victory may not count for much in practical terms, but its symbolic value can't be overstated. Alliance and Resistance fighters came together to face an Imperial unit equipped with Garlemald's newest weapons, and smashed them. The people will remember this day. Aye, that they will. For it marks the beginning of something far greater than any single victory. The beginning of a campaign by a united Eorzea to drive the Garleans from our lands. Promises and platitudes mean naught without action, but the Alliance took the field and risked their lives for our cause. Ha! To think that the last time Guardian troops trod this soil was more than a century ago, during the Autumn War, and that was to defend against our invasion. Ours is a long and bloody history to be sure, and it gives me heart to see that despite our acrimonious past, we can still come together for the sake of the future. Well said, Commander. Which is why I intend to go from village to village and spread word of our victory and our new alliance. The people will flock to our banners, just you wait and see. Andrew, Alize, I cannot thank you enough for your assistance. Owing to the efforts of you all, we have accomplished a great deal in a short time. The Resistance thanks you for your service, Scions. Oops. I see operations here have been proceeding apace in my absence. Oh, that's right, he hasn't been around. Welcome back, brother dearest. I take it your efforts to gather new recruits were successful. Indeed, there were several amongst the Scions ranks that were quite eager to take part in our joint endeavor with the Resistance, whom I am come to present. Commander Kemp, if I may. My name is Ehrenwald Letnus. A half-breed, as you can doubtless tell. Whoa, he is. Is he half furry, half here? I'm here to fight for a free Al Amigo. For an Al Amigo where women like my mother are never made to suffer. Pray you grant me this honor. Oh, I wonder if his mother was like a sex worker or something. That sucks. Crazy. You are a true-born son of Girabanya, same as me. This is not my honor to grant, but yours to freely take. Welcome, brother. With our swelling ranks and the aid of the Eorzean Alliance and the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, I believe we will soon be in a position to seize the initiative. Once our new recruits have received sufficient training, I will propose to General Alden that we draw up plans for an assault on Castellium Veladina. I assume that's a dungeon I'm gonna have to do sometime. Then in the meantime, we will make what preparations we can. It makes me nervous sometimes when I see those camera angles. I'm like, is someone watching us? No, it's just a fancy zoom out or something like that. Uh-oh. What's going on in the royal palace? Music in this game is so good. There's choral music too. It's an imperial song. Is this Gaius? It looked like him, but he has long blonde hair, so maybe not. Maybe it's a new character. Or am I stupid? Or is this the... Should I know him? Ah, that thick boy. That can't be Gaius. The mask looked similar, that's why it fooled me. The golf bag samurai. Okay, that's definitely not Gaius. So is this guy a samurai? Oh, he does have a golf bag! What the heck?
Alliance forces have occupied Castrum Orients and taken up positions along the length of the wall. Our patrols have engaged their reconnaissance parties on site, but there have been no significant exchanges, save one. A unit tasked with field testing prototype Magitech weapons was attacked. The weapons were destroyed, with the unit sustaining near total casualties.
Man, this is like sacrilegious, seeing these people in Imperial armor in an Alamegan-looking palace. It's like a sore thumb. It's like an sore thumb. It's like an eyesore. That's what I meant to say, not a sore thumb. It's like an eyesore seeing this. What the heck? Totally does not match.
Go on.
My lord, there was but a single survivor from the unit in question, which falls under my command. According to his report, they were ambushed by a contingent of Eorzean Alliance regulars, abetted by resistance insurgents.
A simple ambush and only one survivor. A fine day's work. The stubbornness to survive is not without worth. He may live. However, the 12th is no place for the weak.
Uh-oh.
He shall be relegated at once, my lord. As you say, the 12th is no place for cowards who count their lives more precious than the cause.
Oof.
Indeed, indeed. We have no need of cowards.
Yeah, why does he have a golf bag? That's so funny. Uh-oh. Later, bro.
My lord,
Whew.
Cowards who defer critical missions to their subordinates, who hide within their castra, never meeting their prey in battle, never staring at the whites of their eyes.
Well, this guy's ruthless.
Why? When confronted with a heretofore unknown icon, did we surrender the wall to the Alliance? Because my honored father, in his infinite wisdom, has not seen fit to grant us leave to march on their lands. Accordingly, we have extended an invitation to our neighbors. Gir Abania is where we shall host them. The field upon which we shall enjoy the sport of kings. Patience is paramount. Cornered animals may have spirit, but they are ultimately predictable and very poor sport. But if one dangles the promise of freedom before them while nipping at their heels to stoke their passion, then things become interesting. It is a delicate dance, one which asks much of my hounds. And so I put the question to you, my fellow huntsman. How should we deal with these savages?
Savages. This guy's a pretty cool villain already. How come she isn't wearing the armor? Interesting. Oh wait, I remember her.
I have a proposal.
She's the one that was, her people were beating that one guy.
Silence, Alamegan. You do forget yourself.
That's right, that's why she's not wearing the armor, because she's not actually an Imperial.
Only by the grace of Lord Van Baelsar were you afforded a place here, and that in name alone. We have no need of your proposals,
Oof.
This savage yearns to hunt her own. The floor is yours, Commander.
Thank you, my lord.
Something's not right about her. Right then, I've got duties to attend to. Mayhap we could assist you with said duties. We are here to help after all. The three of you have been busy, so I will understand if you require time to rest. If not, however, it would seem sensible to assist our allies with their preparations. We'd be grateful for any help, and all help you can offer. If you ask around, I guarantee you won't want for work. I love the way they write Alfina's speech. He's just so... There's like a slight bit of pretentious arrogance in it, but it's just so well polished. I beg your pardon? The man who bested Gaius Van Baelsar wishes to offer me his assistance? I say, this is highly irregular, though I have heard it said you had a penchant for aiding the common man. In which case, before the occupation, I was a humble historian. While my duties leave me scarce time for aught else, I think it important for all these momentous events be recorded for the benefit of future generations. Primary sources are indispensable, and I had a mind to question a number of my fellow freedom fighters, ask them their motivations for taking up this cause and so forth. You may take down their statements in this log, and Andrew, thank you for your service. Now and ever after. I misread that as cock. I was just a cook before all of this. Simple fare, really. Had a chance to lend a hand and help some refugees one day. I took a liking to the fighters. They believed, you know? And there's always a need for cooks, or at least people who can work with whatever foraging parties turn up. Interesting, interesting. You want to help, do you? Seeing as how I'm in no position to leave the stew pot unattended, could you go and ask Teeb for a variety of herbs? 6 sprigs or so of whatever he's got on hand should suffice. It's not as haphazard as it may seem. Depending on the recipe, it doesn't really matter what sort you add. As long as you add something, I'll be here when you get back. Herbs, is it? 6 sprigs of whatever's on hand? Afraid I can't spare that much. You'll take 2 and be glad of it. That's not much of anything. The remainder you'll have to gather yourself. Shouldn't be too much of a bother, though. You'd be surprised what you can find growing underfoot even in the Reach. Is this a beast person? No, it's just a person hunched over. Aren't you the Icon Slayer? Damned if I know why you'd bother asking someone like me why I joined the Resistance, but it's simple. If I wasn't fighting for Alamigo, I'd be fighting for the Empire. You're either with them or you're not, and if you're with them, you may as well make the most of it. Food, trading, citizenship. If you live long enough, you'll die stealing someone else's land. Like as not. But that's the choice. But me, I'd rather die here. Interesting.
Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to check out my Twitch streams and my main YouTube channel. Links are all in the description below. See you in the next episode.